We're going to be seeking. Most of the work is going to make some goals.
I did not know.
Well, you got the architects. We're ready.
Can't get anything by that.
I've never been.
Especially those.
It's kind of like.
Huh? Oh, it was Memphis.
Spent 6 days. Went through.
You seem so far away.
You can move in. Let me call to order this workshop session of the Highlands Town Board for August 21st, 2025. Our first item on the agenda will be to review and approve the agenda. Do we have any changes or additions to the agenda?
Motion we approve.
Okay.
Second.
Second, all in favor, please signify by raising your hand, saying aye. Thank you very much. The next item would be the approval of the July 17th work session meeting minutes. Do we have any changes or clarifications to those minutes?
Move that be approved. Move that be approved.
Okay. Second, all in favor, please raise your hand, signify by saying aye. Thank you very much. And then we've got our minutes approved. The next item will be the Playhouse Building Public Forum. At our last board meeting, we decided to open up the floor at this workshop for anyone. State your name and express your ideas about the Playhouse, its status, ideas on any area of that issue. So I will now just open it up to the floor. If anybody'd like to come and make a comment or participate in a discussion with the board members about the Playhouse building.
How is that opinion on it?
Okay, Mike.
Mike King, Hickory Hill Road. You gotta tear it down from everything I've heard, from tax wise, it's gotta go. The question is, what do you do with it then? And it occurred to me that it would be pretty cool and as a way of inventorying the property until you really, really need it, would be to put a tower there like they have at the mountain and display on the tower as you'd walk around it, where each mountain that you're seeing is. It's like a little park. Wouldn't cost that much to erect it. We keep it in inventory and get rid of that playhouse.
Okay,
Thanks.
thank you, Mike. Anyone else? Well, does any board members want to discuss anything about the Playhouse?
I'm disappointed that it's not standing room only.
Well, I will say
I thought
this.
it would be.
For the amount of people that talked to me about it and were not happy about it, I'm floored.
Okay, well, let me go ahead and share some of the feedback I've got.
Okay.
One was that someone was saying, is there any way we could save the facade of the building for future use if it were to ever to see a small theater at the PAC Center or something, or saving the chairs? But that's as far as that went. And then there's been one person who's been very concerned and asked me to contact the National Historic Preservation group about getting money to save the Playhouse. I have put in a call to a contact person just to have a conversation, but that person has not called me back yet. But, that's the feedback that I've received. And has anyone else received any feedback?
I had one young lady give me a call and it wasn't about whether or not to save the playhouse. It was what to do afterward.
Yeah,
And she mentioned the parking garage as we've discussed multiple times.
mm-hmm,
So
okay.
anyway, just something to think about moving forward.
And, Commissioner Dotson, would you like to bring up, because we did have that conversation and I've even got a copy of the map, the old Chelsea map, what it, originally was in, there was a park there and a school facility, but we were talking about maybe having that property again surveyed
Yeah.
as we go forward. Would you
Yeah,
like
I
to?
definitely think we need an up-to-date survey so we know what we're dealing with. Some pins in the ground and we can actually see
And
the real
topographic,
property.
and topographic information.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
you need
Yeah.
geologic
Yeah,
information
that'd
there
be
too.
great.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's not flat. Yes, sir? Sure.
My name's Bob Salerno. I live on Choctaw Road. I've been a resident up here, part-time resident for 20 years now. I consider that place extremely iconic, which I'm sure everybody else does, but I also understand the cost impact of renovating. I would love to see if there was some way through the entire community, whether it involved Franklin and everybody else, to maintain that. And just as an example, I'm also a board member of the CLE, the Center for Life in Richmond. I would love to see that to become a permanent home for their offices, et cetera, and be able to stage a lot of their programs there. This is not, people at CLE are not aware that I'm even making these comments, but I think, is there some kind of a way to do some kind of fundraising, whether it be with grants or whatever, to try to salvage that? Because I do think that is a credit to this area.
Okay. Thank you. Any other comments? If not, we have another item on the agenda and that's a closed session.
I would
We
like
need to
to
close.
ask, would the board want to have Sam Sprinkle come in and survey
Thank you, Bill.
the property?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think
Do we
that's
want
it.
I think that's our
topo
next step.
as well?
I think, I think 2-foot contours are plenty.
Yeah.
For that property.
And the way surveying goes now, we might not expect that in the next week or two. It'll take some
It'll
time.
take a couple months, but,
Oh,
and the only other thing I would say is while we're doing it, just because there's not a lot up there, so we're really talking more behind where the old bathrooms are. Down in that corner and a couple other areas is to locate all trees of significance on the topo,
Okay.
So
12-inch or greater type thing.
do we need to, well, I guess put on the regular meeting agenda back on the bids for taking it down.
That would be in September.
Okay.
That'd be that 60-day period.
Oh, is that right?
For it.
We talked
She asked about getting
at the
bid.
last meeting
Next step.
that we'd take no action
For 60 days?
for 60 days. So this was just to be a listening and processing.
And if anybody has any opportunity to make some fundraising
Yeah.
headway, that's the time.
Or somebody that would head it out?
Between now and September is the time to do it
Mhm.
and get it in place. I don't think, I don't just speak for myself, don't speak for the other folks, but I certainly think if there's a plan, the plan needs to be fully funded and decisive.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't think we want to wait another year while somebody struggles to try to come up with money to make it happen.
And the biggest problem is you almost have to tear it down to do it.
Yeah.
From
because of
the,
fire
that report we
Right.
did.
Is it real?
hazard. It's an assembly building, so there's so many more
Yeah.
rules.
Yeah. Okay.
So would it be in those minutes?
That's what we ran into.
All right. Any
Well-
other ideas? Go ahead.
I was just gonna mention, at the last meeting, that was in the discussion. So is it something we might want to consider adding it to our agenda when we open up the formal meeting? So we could actually vote on the surveying tonight. to get the ball rolling if we want.
I think we could tonight, yeah, to get the survey.
If we
done.
have the information, he can pull back up and we add it to the agenda later. So
Okay.
just a suggestion,
All right,
rather than another month, just to.
Sure. Yeah,
absolutely.
sooner the better.
I mean,
Yeah.
because it's gonna take a month to get the survey anyway, yeah. So.
Any other, that's a popping noise and the sound system. Any other,
It's a woodpecker.
yeah, any other, ideas, comments?
Other than using the people, letting people buy shingles or something.
Yes,
Yeah, as,
Mentos.
yeah,
Organizing, making them available. And
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
something
and-
like
and-
Somebody
that,
wants a piece
simply
of history.
because it is something that a lot of us grew up with.
yeah. That is something that we'll have to address as we go forward. Okay,
We really can't hear any.
Yeah, you guys move your mics closer.
Can you
what about now?
What was the last?
That's-
Okay, good. We might need to move those chairs up too. They're kind of distant.
Where's our speakers?
Got your
Yeah.
legs out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not only the bricks, but the seats and all that stuff.
Okay, any other ideas, comments? The other thing that we have on the agenda is a closed session item. So if we have no further discussion on the Playhouse, I'd like to now move to that next item. So let me formally read the next item. That'd be a closed session pursuant to GS 143-318.1A3 to consult with an attorney in order to preserve the attorney-client privilege and to consider and give instructions to an attorney concerning the handling or settlement of the Huff versus Town of Highlands lawsuit. Do I have a motion that we move into closed session?
So moved.
All
Second.
in favor? We are now in closed session. Thank you.
Wait just 1 minute.
Close that door.
Yeah. And once we come out of closed, we need to move these chairs up.
Yeah, they're really far back.
Yeah, that's.
Like we're making a stain or something.
Bob, can you hear us?
I can. Can you hear me?
I see you're joining us also.
Yep, can you hear me okay?
Yes,
Yep.
very good.
You could just instruct me. That's
Gotta
fine.
get on YouTube.
Just do it. 'Cause
Are we-
it's-